Hey, what's going on? It's Charles. Hey, I hope you're all doing well. I got a quick question before I start. If I were to say to one person, I could say Shtaima, Shtaradish, which would mean Shtaima is what's up, Shtaradish, what's going on, right? What if there's more than one person? I'm sure in your language you change that. Like you change everything else just to make it so difficult on people that don't speak your language. Anyway, tell me in the comments or something. Hey, today I've had a number of Serbians contact me and ask me about an incident that's currently going on in southern Serbia. And usually I steer clear of controversial things because recently I've got a huge backlash from non-Serbians in that region on me. And I don't know why, man. I've received some death threats, you know, and some just disgusting things, you know, and it just really, when I start talking about it, it really irritates me because I don't discuss certain things, and I've never put down any other of the surrounding peoples in that region. I don't do that, you know, I don't do that anyway. But anyway, today I want to talk about, some of you don't know what's going on down there. Actually, on January 20th, which was on Sunday, Nikolic, the president of Serbia, and the leadership in Serbia decided to remove a monument in Presevo, which is in southern Serbia. For those of you who don't know much about Serbia, Serbia is a country that's going through a certain issue over the last few years. There's a portion of Serbia in southern Serbia, it's the shape of a triangle. It was the autonomous province of Kosovo, which was a province of Serbia. That's one reason why the United States and NATO was involved in a military conflict in a merciful angel, supposedly. How you can be merciful angel and kill people, I don't understand. But we went in there to tell Serbia that the southern portion was no longer part of Serbia. It was a free, sovereign nation. But I'm not going to discuss that today. This issue that's currently going on is in Serbia by the disputed area of Kosovo, a little town called Presevo. Presevo had erected a monument, the Liberation Army of Presevo, Medveda, and started with a B, which was an army that were fighting Serbia. And inside an organization that some consider a terrorist organization, it's inside a country. They're fighting the government of the country they're in, and they've erected a monument, you know, to display that, you know, to show respect to those who fought the Serbian government inside Serbia. To me, it's a no-brainer. I mean, that would be like something similar to the United States. We are a large nation, of course. We're at war currently, still in Afghanistan. What if a portion of the United States had a large Afghan population of Taliban supporters, Al-Qaeda, whatnot, and they wanted to erect a monument to show respect to these fighters against our country, you know, and that's even a little different situation because that, you know, we went there for a war. This is inside their own country where they were fighting to protect the territorial rights of their own nation. And this is a, you know, an internal organization that sprouts up to fight the government. I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer, and I thought it was a great move to remove that monument. You know, you just don't do that. You know, I mean, that's just insanity. To me, if I was president of a nation that had a small percentage of people wanted to erect a monument for those who fought against our government, you know, I would have squashed it. I would have done a lot more than that. You know, that seems like a very serious offense to me. So anyway, the United States Embassy has made remarks about it, wanting to bring the leadership of Albania and Serbia together to find a peaceful solution, which I hope there is a peaceful solution. And I'm not going to discuss, you know, any more in depth on it. I'm just talking about the fact of a monument for an organization that's fighting internally the government of their nation. To me, it's a no-brainer. I don't care what country it is. I'm not saying it just because it's Serbia. I'm talking about any country in the world. you've got an organization that's fighting your government, and they erect a monument for them. I mean, come on, that's just insanity, you know. Anyway, and then the backlash from this, there's been a number of monuments in Serbia for the children that had perished, the Serbian children that was perished. It was a monument erected to show respect to them and in memory of them, and those have been desecrated in the region of Kosovo, and also a number of tombstones, of Serbian tombstones and such, have been desecrated. You know, that's sick. That's disgusting. And something else that you know, I see all the time that just makes your skin crawl is the desecration of Serbian Orthodox churches inside the territorial area, the province of Kosovo. You know, wow. You know, some of these century-old churches are being just destroyed, spray painted, ripped down, and people are just standing around. You know, that's a big deal. This is a monument to people that are fighting the government. Big deal. A church. I don't care what church it is, and I'm not. I know I'm going to get a lot of people that hate me for saying this. People are going to say, well, you know, the Serbs did this to a church. I don't care. If the Serbian people destroyed a mosque or a synagogue or any other church in Serbia, it's bullshit. It shouldn't have happened. You can't do that. But what's going on in Kosovo, all these churches that are being just destroyed and desecrated, God, it gives you a nausea comes up in your stomach. It's disgusting, you know, that people would do that just out of that's utter disrespect, and that's inhumane to do that, you know. If you don't like a nation, you don't like whatever, just don't like them. But why destroy their, you know, something that they cherish, you know? It's sick. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. I know a lot of you are going to be angry for my opinions, and it's just like I said, it's just my opinion, and I'm not sitting here kissing Serbian ass, you know, in any way. I'm just talking about an issue that I was informed, that this people brought up to me, that I checked into, and it's just absolute no-brainer here, man. You cannot erect a statue or a monument, you know, for an organization that's fighting internally in your country. You know, it's just wrong, and it needs to be destroyed. And any backlash from it, from the Albanian leadership or whatever, that's foolish. And I hope they realize that. You know. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Thank you, Hvala. And what else am I going to tell you? Oh, I'm going to do some more videos on Serbian, little terms in Serbian. I thought about doing, like, you know, maybe travel, things to help travelers in Serbia, to say, where is blah, blah, blah? How do I get to blah, blah, blah? Things like that. So anyway, I'm going to post some stuff on Facebook to get some help. Anyway, so that's it, my friends. Thank you. Hope you're not mad. Have a good day. Pozdrav.